A very good morning to one and all. My name is Abhidya Mishra and I am a data science and business analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation. In this video, I am going to present the task 1 of the internship, wherein we have to predict the percentage of a child based on the number of study hours using the linear regression model. So first, let's start with a little bit of introduction on linear regression. So linear regression is a model that assumes a linear relationship between the input variables x and the output variable y. It assumes that y can be calculated from a linear combination of the input variables x. Now the problem at hand is a simple linear regression problem, which means that there is only one input variable and one output variable. If there are multiple input variables, then it becomes a multiple linear regression problem. So in step 1, we have imported all required libraries such as NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib and Seaborn for data visualization. Moving on, we have uploaded the data into a data frame and printed the data frame. So we can see that there are 2 columns in the data frame and a total of 25 entries, that is 25 rows from 0 to 24. In step 2, we have performed exploratory data analysis on the data frame. So here we have some more information on the data frame, such as the data types, the memory usage of the data frame, and as we see again that there are 2 columns and 25 entries. Now in this snippet, we have the statistical analysis of each column. So we have the interquartile ranges of each column, the maximum value in each column, the mean and standard deviation of each column as well. Then we see that there are no null values and no negative values in any column. So we do not need to replace any value or impute any value into the data set. Moving on to data visualization. Now before we plot something, we must split the data set into training and test data set to have a better visualization. So xtrain and ytrain represent the training data set and xtest and ytest represent the test data set. Now here we have the scatter plot between x and y, that is between number of study hours and the score. In step 4, we have started training the model. So from sklearn, we imported the linear regressor and fit it onto the training data set. Moving on, we made our predictions under the name of ypred using xtest. Then let's visualize the fit of our regressor on the model. So in this scatter plot, the red dots represent the training data set, the blue dots represent the test data set, and the green line is the regressor that we have fit onto the model. Now before evaluating the model, it would be prudent to first calculate the coefficient of determination, which is also the value of r square, the intercept and also the slope of the regressor. So we can see that the value of r square is 0.952, the intercept is 1.932 and the slope is 9.94. Then to measure our model, we use the mean absolute error and mean squared error. As for a linear regression model, calculating the errors is a good metric to measure a model. So we see that the absolute error is 4.13 and the squared error is 20.33. And in the last step, we have made the prediction that we were asked to. So we were asked to predict the score of a child who studies for 9.25 hours a day. And as per my model, I have predicted that a child who studies for 9.25 hours a day would get a score of 93.89%. I hope that all of you found my presentation informative, and I would really like if you guys share your suggestions with me. Thank you.